Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creative Connections Readings. My name is Jean, and this is going to be a collective reading to see what are your strengths. So I feel like that's going to be like a super cool and like uplifting reading to do, okay? So for pile number one, we have this cute little cow carrying the milk. Very happy. What are your strengths? For pile number two, we have this beautiful, the sound is beautiful and the frequency um, of this tuning fork is beautiful. But we have this tuning fork. And then for pile number three, we have this cool bracelet. This is a beautiful bracelet. Interesting. It's almost like I switched the adjectives for pile number two and pile number three. So those two might be linked in some way, pile number two and pile number three, okay? And then for pile number four, we have this clear quartz point. Okay. So those are the piles. Pick your pile to see the reading once again for what are your strengths. Satnam, pile number one, for those of you who picked this cute little cow, this is going to be a reading for what are your strengths. I'm already getting the message that you tend to see the best in people for sure, but it's almost like you somehow kind of rise above hard situations. I'm now getting actually you actually have some sort of mistrust towards people, but you just tend to elevate yourself beyond like difficult circumstances. Okay, I'm even being told to say that that's something that you might be known for. You might be known for like transforming your life in some kind of way, like by the people closest to you in your community or something like that. Okay, but so let's see, what do the cards have to say. What do the cards have to say? I'm also getting to tell you that you seem very abundant. If not necessarily financially, it's just like you seem abundant in a sense of like it's almost wholesome. So not only do you have this ability to like create I'm getting like a very frothy kind of energy. Six of water at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting like a very frothy, like scrumptiousy energy. Okay, you have this ability to turn. You take like I'm getting baking now. Pile number one. You have this ability to take a whole lot of different ingredients that life throws at you, and you make something really nice out of it. Okay, and also that gives you this like wholesome like energy. So you are very wholesome. It's almost like in some way, you've learned how to utilize the different flavors of life. Okay, beautiful. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have body mind. So pile number one, I feel like what's also part of your strength is you are very stable within yourself. This is definitely the abundance vibe as well that I was feeling. Okay, I do want to say a big part of your strength, pile number one, is that you are some sort of a source or a creator of abundance. Okay, you are some sort of a I'm even getting the word transmitter. Okay, so you ground a lot. Once again, it's almost like it's like taking cheap eggs and like flour and stuff, but then you make this like beautiful fucking delicious cake out of it. Like that's a very big strength of yours, which I could say is kind of like, it's kind of like alchemy, and I'm also getting engineering for some reason. Okay, the fact that you're able to do this, the fact that you're able to utilize the different flavors of life is because you are extremely balanced. You understand the spiritual or the mental aspect as well as the physical in the body. Okay, but this is also teaching you even more balance. I'm hearing like on a cosmic scale kind of. Okay, um, that's interesting because like as I said that, like it's almost like the energy kind of, it like went away and kind of shifted, and I'm feeling it in my heart space. So that's pretty interesting. Palomar. Anyway, I'm even getting, for some reason, cooking is coming up a lot for me, pal number one. I'm even getting this vibe of being able to like you know how like certain cultures, I'm thinking of Iceland, how they take like shark and they don't like cook it, they eat it raw and stuff like, and apparently it's an acquired taste. But you have like this ability to really take a situation, take it, because the cooking is metaphorical, but some of you might be really good cooks, okay? Also like engineering once again, as I said. But you have this ability to truly just take even like scraps of things and make something profound out of it that like plays with the senses. You have a very I'm even getting like a playful energy. Okay, you have like a very another strength of yours is that you can do this because of your playfulness. Your playfulness is a strength, in a sense of, from my perspective, Paul number one, our purpose is to be the Christed child. Okay, the Christed child of God, of Creator. And like that's why Jesus said, let the children come to me. That's why the Bible says something about like you need to believe as a child, that vibe. And I feel like that's a strength that you actually carry within yourself. Okay, Paul number one. We have the Jack of Hearts. There's the playfulness energy as well. Now the Three of Hearts, playful energy as well. Two of Pentacles. I have spoken in a few readings before that the Two of Pentacles oftentimes can very much symbolize stability to me as well, because I plinth. I usually not usually I sometimes see the Two of Pentacles as like a column, like a I don't know why. Because maybe it's because it's like learning to balance even as well, okay? But this is once again speaking about the balance. You are a very balanced person. I feel like you're very good with money as well, pal number one. That's also a strength that you have. You're very good with money, and you're also beautiful. You're also very I'm hearing gifted at giving. It's interesting because with the Destiny card, under this Six of Water, I'm getting that the more you give, the more you would actually receive. Like you have this, one of your strengths is that like you are meant, it's like your destiny or something to share with the world, okay? To share like your good energy, to share your abundance, to share your balance, just to be this kind of energy, this like la 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 la, here you have some nice wholesome vibes, here you have some nice wholesome vibes, that kind of thing. I'm even getting in some sense like a motherly energy, okay, like a I'm feeling somebody like resistant to that, but like with motherly, I'm saying like it's like very nurturing, it's very endearing. I'm also hearing enduring for some reason, okay? So a very big strength of yours, pal number one, is your wholesome energy. It's now I'm hearing even like a complete package. I mean, now I'm getting like that's such a cop out, John. But like if you're not happy with this pal, pick another one. Because I truly do feel it's almost like you're some sort of. I'm hearing continuation. Interesting. It's almost like you're some sort of like initiation, some sort of like you have had so many experiences perhaps, or you just know how to utilize differences to create a beautiful final product, okay? That's what I'm getting, and that's a very beautiful and strong energy, a strong strength. Very good with money. I'm getting that again. If you have any fears in regards to money, or if you have in, it could like I'm even getting like this is in regards to money, because once again I got money, but I feel like this fear is more in regards to it's a subconscious fear you might have, pal number one, of I'm also getting actually to say that you're one of your strengths that you have is that you're very good at like calling yourself out in some way, or like looking at yourself once again, like balancing yourself, okay? Like looking at yourself and being like, okay, like this is this and this is an illusion, or I need to do this, or that kind of vibe, okay? But what I wanted to say, pal number one, is that the six of I got this gifting, this sharing vibe again, okay? If you have any kind of hang-ups in regards to sharing, because I keep feeling like a little bit of a lack entity for sure, because entity is a lack. If you have feel anything like that, it is simply because there's some sort of subconscious vibe that you need to look into in regards to not necessarily how you're spending your money, but where you are spending your energy, okay, pal number one? Even with the six of pentacles, that is giving me that exact vibe as well. Like it's a give and take, okay? Yeah. Pile number one. Um, I feel like the fear that you have with the seven of wands is unfounded, because another good strength that you have is because of your balance and your stability within yourself. Even the willingness to give to yourself, I feel like you're very good at protecting yourself as well, pile number one, okay? So the once again, that's why I feel like you're very good at like calling yourself out, or being like, no, this is an illusion, or this is just my mind running amok with me, stuff like that. So you're good at protecting yourself energetically. I was seeing this card, integrity, beautiful, and the devil at the bottom of the deck. There's that lack entity with the five of pentacles I was feeling, and then the eight of pentacles. You have a very strong you're very strong inwardly, okay? You have a very strong work ethic, in the sense of you are not afraid to delve deep into yourself energetically. You're not afraid to do the spirit work, the inner work, the you're not afraid to carry the burden, but you're also not afraid to lay the burden down when you know it's not meant to be carried anymore, okay? Very meticulous. I'm getting you're very hardworking, but like no stone unturned kind of vibe when it comes to yourself, and when it comes to your stability and your balance, okay, pile number one. But once again, I feel like you balance that so well with your sense of like playfulness, okay, which is a strength, which means I feel like that the balance, I feel like that is also what gives you this strength and ultimate victory over this devil energy, okay. So thank you so much, pal number one. That was your reading. Please do consider liking, subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam. Bye. Satnam, pile number two, for those of you who picked this cool laser blade. What the fuck? This cool tuning fork. The energy I got even when I was just showing this for the first time in this reading, where you got to pick the piles, I got like a very distinct, sharp, high pitched like frequency. Okay, I didn't hear it, but I felt it. It was like very sharp, very light. So a very good strength that you have is I'm actually here also hearing meticulous, but meticulous in a sense of like your energy. One of your strengths that you have, palm number two, is your energy, okay? And your energy is very sharp. I'm even very sharp at sniffing out bullshit, okay? Let me soma. Lovely. This resonates at the A at like the A tone, and that has to do, I think, with the heart space, okay. But so let's see what the cards have to say for pile number two. Let's see what the cards have to say for pile number two. It's almost like your frequency, kind of your energy cleanses in a way. Like your presence, when like a strength that you have is just the way that you are. It's the way that you speak to people. It's the way that you convey yourself to people. Because the reason I say that, pile number two, is because when you convey yourself to people, when you speak to people, when people interact with you and experience your energy, I'm also hearing specifically like your sound. Once again, the way you speak, maybe, or something like that. Queen of Earth at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like they contrast. It's almost like you contrast certain things to people without you even needing to try, and people find you very refreshing as well, okay. You have your energy is very refreshing, so that's why I feel like you bring that refreshingness into every aspect of your life, so that's a very big strength of yours, okay. Beautiful, refreshing, like the waters of life, with the Ace of Cups here. That was a I'm also getting like a very loving energy, but like it's not like I'm not necessarily getting nurturing. This to me is a very unconditional love. The refreshingness I feel is like it's almost like people can see God in your eyes or something. Okay, um, it's almost like when people interact with you and or experience with you, they this is something that people notice about you. Okay, I know this isn't a reading about what do people notice about you, but once again, this is a strength of yours, your energy. Um, it's almost like people. This I feel like this reading is almost like a message from God telling us like what is your like how what God sees as our strengths beautifully, beautiful. um this refreshingness, this unconditional love, vibe, frequency that you carry is like all encompassing in a way. Okay, you don't always have to resonate at that level, it doesn't matter. It's just once again the frequency that you carry. Beautiful with the Four of Water. This is once again giving me that contrasting energy. Parliament, you might have gone through very contrasting experiences within your life that taught you a lot of like inner strength in regards to self-love. Okay, and that is a very big strength. I feel like people notice this in you. That's why I felt like people see the light in God, the light of God, or God's love in you. Okay, it's because you've learned to love yourself so much, and people see that journey within you. People notice the amount of strength that it actually took for you to be able to ground this with the Queen of Earth. There's really intense energy, 10 of Wands, and at the bottom of that is the Ace of Air. Okay, people see the amount of strength it took for you to go on this self-healing inner journey. So people actually experience the amount of love that you feel for yourself. Okay, and people see that as a strength because people see it as like wow, wow, you know. Six of Hearts. um you're very healing, pile number two. You're very there's a lot of water energy here. Another big strength that you actually have is your emotions, pile number two. I feel like not only are you emotionally very balanced, like the six of hearts, because it's the Six of Cups, because it's a card of healing as well. It's a card of balance, right? But not only are you emotionally very balanced, like you can really sit with like, I'm getting tempest energies. You can really sit with like dark ocean vibes, like dark emotional things. Okay, that's not an issue for you at all, and it shows. Pile number two. Okay. Another big strength of yours, pal number two, that I'm noticing is your self-reliance and self-sufficiency, because I'm seeing this Queen of Pentacles, this Queen of Earth, as like a tree, and I'm seeing all of this water energy as your energy, but like it's like you're watering yourself. You don't need an outside source to water yourself. Okay, and that's very strong. That's very it's you're self-sufficient. You're like truly, it's almost like you can survive in your own closed loop if you have to, if you need to, kind of vibe, right? 10 of Cups. This is like ultimate fucking water, guys. You might actually be a water sign, pile number two. Okay, that's also maybe why 885. That's also maybe why I was feeling that your energy is very cleansing. It's because you are this watery energy. Okay, you don't have to be a water sign, of course, to resonate with this. But like, it's just like you are ultimately this very cleansing, very tr- uh, uh, not necessarily tranquil, but like life-giving oasis vibe. Okay, and then we have the Jack of Fire. A big strength of yours, pile number two, is your, I'm hearing willingness, but I wanted to say ability. Your ability to I wanna say move beyond. It's almost like I'm getting this vibe of, imagine diving deep into the ocean, right? Like very deep into the ocean, and like if at some point, like the light goes out. At some point, there's no more light. But I feel like you go so deep that you eventually, I know this is going to sound like a little bit weird or stupid or whatever, but you go so deep that you eventually, through some sort of fucking weird water spirit magic shit or whatever, like with your own like inner strength and inner love, like love for yourself, I don't know, you, and love of God, like by the grace of God almost, you kind of go beyond that and into, not through the earth crust, but you kind of ascend through this realm and you go into like light again and you're still in the ocean or something. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you go full circle without going out of the emotions. Like I'm getting this closed loop almost again, like completely self-sufficient. There's no barriers within you. I even wanted to say that with the Jack of Wands, now we have the King of Wands, pile number 2. I even wanted to say that like in some way you're your own light within that darkness, but then I was like, no, because this is just the Jack of Wands, not the King or Queen of Wands. But luckily the King of Wands came up now. Okay. um I'm still feeling a little bit like, and Four of Swords, because the self-healing, and the Nine of Cups. You're like, I'm still feeling a little bit of, okay, but that energy is leaving now. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Okay, Eight of Swords. Okay, that energy that because I felt a little bit like insecure about the explanation that I was trying to give about going into the water and coming out in water, not the crust, blah blah blah. But then it was like, no, no, no. And then the Eight of Swords came up, which immediately is telling me like, I feel like I'm getting this vibe of actually people see that you are like a strength that you have. Pile number 2 is also that you're very comfortable once again with the darkness. You're very comfortable with your own uncomfortability. You're very comfortable with being vulnerable. You're very comfortable. Oh, there's a bee here. La, 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 la. Again. Wow. You're very comfortable with being vulnerable. You're very comfortable with being like authentic and not needing to seem a certain way. You're very comfortable with noticing your faults, perhaps, that kind of vibe. Okay, and people find that also very endearing, because like it's such a strength that you can like that you love yourself so much that you allow yourself to be human, basically, like you might beat yourself up, but then you kind of like you allow yourself to beat yourself up in a loving way, kind of vibe, you understand? And if you don't do it in a loving way, you're like, okay, it's fine because I love myself enough to forgive myself, blah blah blah. Jack of Spades, that's just giving me like the communication coming through is good. I'm also getting that with like another big strength you have is you have some sort of strength in regards to communication with people, in a sense of like you heal like emotional wounds, and you ease people's like anxieties and stuff like that by speaking to them. Okay, pile number 2, or just like by being in their presence once again. But that is giving me a communication vibe. 3 of Pentacles. Pile number 2, once again, okay, I see beautiful. I saw the King of Water there as well. Pile number 2, I see here with the 3 of Pentacles, once again, it's giving me that self-sufficiency, self-reliance. Like, you're already watering your own, like, massive, like, tree that you are, okay? And, like, from that tree is falling other seeds that you're also watering. So, you even have this ability and this strength to, basically just keep yourself alive continuously, and not just like surviving, but actually like flourishing, okay? um by yourself from the pain. I'm also getting this vibe like you have a knack for planting good seeds at the right time, in the right place, okay? Physically and metaphorically speaking here. And your faith in yourself and your creator, beautiful. Look at that. Death, rebirth. You're not afraid to die. Hey, the Celts. The Celts! The Celts believed that the underworld, that the afterlife, Tirnanog, was like in the ocean. It was like the underworld deity. What was his name? Melanin McNear, or something like that. He was a god of the ocean, but he was the Hades of the Celts, right? You're not afraid of that energy, and like, yeah. I'm also getting, for some reason, another strength that you have, pile number 2. Just for some reason, just on the go by, is that you have a lot of beauty. You every seed that you plant, like even if you plant like like a cactus, like for some reason, why do I keep saying that? When even when you plant like an ugly plant, like it blooms beautifully. Like you have a knack for creating things that are beautiful. Pile number two, okay. And once again, being drawn to the tuning fork, that really high vibrational frequency. So yes, thank you so much for connecting and receiving. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam. Bye. Satnam, pile number three. For those of you who picked this beautiful bracelet, this is gonna be bangle. You're reading to see what are your strengths. I immediately heard. Um, I bit my tongue a little bit, so that's a message for it's gonna come through in the reading. I immediately heard like a very big strength that you have is beauty, and I also heard that power. Like as I was picking as I was talking to you now, I heard power, and then I heard like power and beauty. Okay, now I'm hearing inner beauty. I do feel like you're physically beautiful though. Like you have some sort of like sex appeal or alluring vibe to you, okay? I'm also getting you seem rich or you seem refined or something like that, okay? Maybe you have this ability to just be very graceful. That's the word. Very a lot of grace. Maybe you have this ability to seem very graceful even when you don't feel it. Yeah, the maiden, exactly. Don't mind me, just an itch. Okay, the maiden wanted to present itself again now, so let's see what the cards have to say for pile number three. The mother, beautiful. Yeah, power, bro. Like, fuck. Beautiful power. Like, what more can I say? Pile number three. You are, powerfully beautiful, beautifully powerful. um, you're the empress, you're the goddess, you're the divine feminine, healing. The crone, Jesus, the divine feminine in the house. Maiden, mother, crone. Okay. Um, so healing. I should have actually taken the maiden card. I'm feeling now. Because that would have been. You know what? Pile number three. What I'm gonna do. Interesting. This is also a message. Beautiful. I want to say I'm gonna take out the maiden card and put it here to get the energies. And then I got a strength that you have. Pile number three is that you're not afraid to disregard the rules or disregard like the way things have always been done or something like that. And strength, you're not afraid to like roll up your sleeves and like go for like I'm seeing like charge like for what you want and need. Okay. um Death, rebirth, exactly, okay. And that's such a big strength because like once you do that, like you immediately get the result because like the maiden was at the front basically, you know. So that's a very big strength that you have, pile number three. You have a profound ability of healing. I'm getting death, so I'm getting like all of the piles, but that would make sense to me because uh, personally I feel like people that would resonate with my readings are spiritually there, quite there as well, if you get what I'm saying. Anyway, pile number three. You have a strength that you have is you have this ability to kind of like jump between the maiden and mother crone aspects of yourself. You can be playful, you can be coy, you can be cute and sexy, but you can also be like endearing and nurturing and loving and like stable and like abundant and providing, right? And then all of a sudden you can be cold and dark and really tough, like tough love if you need to, okay? You have this very profound understanding. I also want to say pile number three of what it means to be human, what it means to be a woman, perhaps what it means to be a divine feminine, what it means to be feminine, what healing truly is, okay. I'm getting a god of healing, Asclepius, jeez. You know, that kind of vibe. You have a very broad and strong knowledge of the healing arts, okay. You might actually, part of your strength might actually be that you're very good at healing. If that isn't something that you've looked into, maybe look into that, okay. I'm also getting magic, but I'm getting like green magic, healing magic, herbal remedies, stuff like that. Interesting. Wow, very tranquil. very tranquil, very beautiful. Like people see your flaws as strengths. Like it's almost like people can see people when people like interact with you, they see your flaws like immediately, but they're like, wow, like it looks so, you carry it so fucking well. Like that's so cool. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my god, this lake looks like a starry night. Jeez, these cars are beautiful. What the fuck? I feel like another strength of yours, pal number 3, is that you have this ability to keep surprising people. You have this. I'm even hearing surprising God or your ancestors or your spirit guides or something like that. Wow. The King of Fire. The Ten of Pentacles. The offer, because I wanted to say, like, on a side note, somebody wants to bring in an offer to you, but it's like, you a King of Pentacles, my bro. Are you King of Fire to the Empress? Like it's a proper offer. The only reason I'm saying a King of Fire, yeah, exactly. Like that's just on a side note. I'm not gonna go into that energy too much. King of Hearts, 10-10 completion. You're like a very strong being. You have another strength. You have this strength. What I got with that offer is you have the strength to like manifest birth. Okay, you're very good at manifesting and birthing and like planting maiden mother crone, and you're very good at like manifesting opportunities. You're very good at manifesting abundance. You're very good at manifesting healing to an end to certain dense situations. Okay, let me just clear out that energy. On a side note, somebody wants to give you some sort of offer, okay? But like I said, I didn't want to get into that energy. I just feel like somebody was a little bit unsure about that. But okay, 10-10 completion. That's just giving me a very profound, very big like goddess energy. Jack of fire, fire. Um, You know what I'm getting? I'm getting like some kind of energy trying to hijack this reading, pile number 3. But that has something to do with your strength. Okay. You are such a powerhouse, pile number 3. Powerhouse is the perfect word I was looking for. Healing again. You're such a powerhouse, pile number 3, that you create like almost like a you have your own gravitational pull almost, okay? You might have a green thumb, like a very good green thumb for some of you as well. But you could, it's almost like once again like manifesting opportunities and options and stuff like that. It's like things just gravitate towards you. Um, like you didn't have to do much here. Like here, you did a lot, but you understand what I'm saying. What is this healing? What is this healing? Okay, okay. You know what? Pile number 3. It's almost like I'm getting this vibe because, like I said, this energy trying to hijack the reading. It's almost like this vibe I'm getting. Like oh yes, with the Queen of Swords, you set proper boundaries. Like you know how to, you know. You can see, another strength that you have is that you can see and feel when something or someone enters your kingdom or your empire, or because of the crown that with all that wisdom as well and all the experiences with the 10-10 that you've had. um, I'm feeling for some of you, for some reason, I'm feeling some sort of a lack of boundaries actually, because there is some sort of energy that kind of like interfered here now, trying to like, it doesn't necessarily feel bad, it's just, okay, pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3, I'm being told to tell you, I'm being told to tell you, pile number 3, like I feel like your reading was kind of like taken over by another energy, but just bear with me quickly. It's not bad at all, okay? This is just a thing of like, you're the Empress, okay? Enough said. Enough said, okay? there's about to be some sort of movement within your life, within your finances, within your mental space, your stability, your heart space, okay? Like basically in your whole life, okay? There's about to be some sort of movement in your whole life that is gonna I'm hearing require you to basically show all of the strength that you have, but it's also going to show you all of the strength that you have, pile number 3, okay? I'm gonna leave that there because I feel like that energy really needs to be expressed to you, okay? So thank you so much for joining and connecting. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number 4, for those of you who picked this beautiful clear quartz. I immediately heard like devil's ego, okay? And then I heard egoless. So a big strength that you have is like you have this ability to take yourself out of a situation completely, to really I'm getting the energy of get the facts straight. I'm also I'm all of a sudden feeling a very strong vibe of clarity, okay? Like you're very clear in what you think. You're very clear in who it is that you are, what you expect. You're very clear and don't lie to me, that kind of vibe, okay? I already saw that, the 4 of Pentacles. I'm getting for some of you. I did feel a very masculine energy with pile number 4. So you might be a man watching, or you could just be masculine. It doesn't matter, right? But like for some of you, you might actually be physically very strong. Like you can actually like hold up quite a lot. Okay. I'm getting this version vision. I'm getting this energy of and now I'm hearing that song, Start All Over. I'm gonna start all over. I won't be surprised if the Death Rebirth card comes out. You cut me down, I grew, I'ma blow up on him. I'm getting pile number 4 that you have this ability to basically transcend death or something. Like whenever some kind of harsh ending is put onto you, into your energy field or your life or whatever, you have an ability, like you just stay alive, okay? 7 of Earth, 4 of Earth, 7 of Earth. Yeah. This is like I'm hearing survival instincts. I'm seeing a tree cut like felled completely. Okay, but then like because of patience and faith and like this contented knowingness of God, of self and stuff. um, I'm seeing this stump basically just like growing again, like continuously growing, like very rooted. Pile number 4. You're very grounded as well. Pile number 4. You're like a very solid. Excuse me. A very solid person. Okay. Sorry guys. I hope. I do need to release the energies though. I even need to fart sometimes, you know. Like I think that was the pile number 1. I was sitting like this, like you know, like yeah. Anyway, I think also a strength that you might have, pile number 4, is that like I'm hearing like authenticity. Maybe you're not afraid to like just be yourself. The power just went off. Interesting. You're not afraid to be yourself. You're not afraid to. You cut me down, I grew again. Even if you like try to even if you are just yourself and people find that a bit like what the fuck or whatever, you still continue on, you're still growing, and that's very strong. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords. I'm hearing despite the 9 of Swords, despite the influences, the darker influences. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. This is going to lead you. The 10 of Pentacles came up a lot in this picker card. This is going to lead you to a lot of abundance. Okay. I say that because the 10 of Pentacles is a card of like stable home life as well. Like financially secure. It doesn't matter what. Okay. Just take a sip. A stable home life. No matter what. Okay. Um. I almost feel like your sense of the strength that you have of being so authentic, right? The strength that you have of being so yourself and like enduringly unapologetic is what I'm getting. Um, is leading you to finding like family in people. Okay. Um, it's almost like you can make a family or a friend out of anyone if you wanted to, okay? I also feel like another strength you have, pile number four, is this ability to bring a lot of I'm hearing like instant mental stability to yourself. Like once you find yourself like going on some sort of tangent within yourself, wow, Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles, you have this ability to just like bring that like to an end immediately, right? This Three of Pentacles is also once again giving me that vibe like you can collaborate with anyone basically, pile number four. Like if you wanted to, you could make a friend out of an enemy, okay? And I feel like it's because you have like with the tree being felled, I'm getting like Bronx vibes. I don't know America, but like at some point the Bronx was more some like a hoodie place, right? I'm getting that vibe. So maybe you have experienced that part as well. Maybe like I'm even getting for some of you some sort of a uh, I'm even getting for some of you some sort of a like betrayal or something, okay? But because of that, it's like you understand all walks of life is what I'm getting. It's that kind of vibe, pile number four, okay? Eight of Wands, once again, which allows you to really go between people, go between classes, go between society. I'm getting you're like very hardy, extremely hardy, extremely fucking hardy. Four of air. hmm I'm seeing once again the with the felled stump. I'm seeing a lot of shoots growing with the four of air, which is about healing. But I'm seeing a lot of growth, a lot of shoots. It's almost like you don't even need to heal because like nothing was actually done. Like nothing actually hurt you. Your roots were always intact and will always be. There's this family vibe I was getting as well. Yeah, people like I feel like the strength that you have of being so relatable to people. Relatable is a good explanation of being so relatable kind of allows like you make lovers out of enemies, you make friends out of enemies kind of vibe, okay? That's really cool. Oh, and we have the maiden at the bottom of the deck. So you might be very attractive as well, pile number four. Integrity, strength card, heaven, earth. Pile number four, like I feel like you are physically very strong, okay? I feel like your heart is very strong, your sense of forgiveness, your sense of compassion as well. And the Ten of Pentacles showing itself again as well for you, pile number four. I feel like on a side note, you should just know that you are going to be a very successful. That's the abundance I was feeling. You're going to be a very successful person because people can just relate to you so well, and you can relate to people so well. Okay, this is going to create a heaven earth situation. You have a lot of earth energy. Yay, the energy just went on. You have a lot of earth energy around you as well. Okay, very stable again, very grounded, very strong. You there's this song Blow from Ashnikko, Ashnikko. Go listen to it. You cut me down, I grew, I'ma blow up on him. That vibe. Okay, file number four. So thank you so much for connecting and receiving. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another reading. Satnam. Bye.